Today we're going to teach you 7 different learning styles and which one fits for you.
The first learning style is social. Learning in a small group is one of the best ways to learn because you have the opinions of others on the subject you're learning about. Different viewpoints on the subject you're learning about will help you bounce ideas off of each other and not have just one opinion on something but many and multiple opinions. The group members are there to help you through frustration. It can be very difficult to be on your own and to just, if you get frustrated, then you have other people who have different ideas and who can help you out through the process. If you miss notes, then you can just go to other group members and say, what did you write down? Or let me see your notes, and you can get different ideas off of what they wrote. Different study habits for this learning style is sharing what you have and having a checklist. Having roles within the group help things get done a lot faster and easier. Having others solve their problems, watching them solve their problems can help you solve future problems that you have on your own. And then multiple discussions need to happen for social learning to be successful. Another learning style is verbal. Listening and handwritten notes are best for these people. People with this learning style want to file information in their head and not take notes, but that's not recommended because it's easier and a good review to go and look back at your notes. Recordings are common, especially in college, with this type of learning style because you can catch anything you missed later on and write it down in your notes. People with this learning style listen carefully to words that are spoken. Study habits for this are acronyms and reading aloud what you are trying to learn. People who like this learning style would rather have someone tell them in detail what they're trying to learn or what they're trying to understand rather than seeing it. They're not visual, they're more listening to words and hearing things.
Another learning style is physical, learning by doing. You will do physical activities like using objects or whatever that you want to use to learn. And then study habits would be like going on a run and listening to a lecture to get you like moving or whatever that can help you out. And then you could do typing out notes or whatever using like sense of touch, like with your phones for a learning style.
Logical. The people who prefer using logic, reasoning, and systems to explain or understand concepts. They aim to understand the reasons behind the learning and have a good ability to understand the bigger picture. People who enjoy math love the style. That's why it is called mathematical style. You can find meaning in something that most would find no meaning in. Working out numbers is easy, and this also can help in real-life situations. You may also like games like brain teasers and chess.
Chess goes.
Different learning style is solitary. Solitary is working by yourself. Ways that you can do is by going to a quiet library, studying in your dorm, or you could find time like in a park or something just by yourself, somewhere quiet where you can focus. Some people will choose this learning style because they can't work well with other people, or they just want to do they like to do stuff on their own.
Visual learners are people who prefer using images, colors, and maps to organize information and communicate with other people. It becomes easier as there's now a lot more educational material to put in these formats, like copying down diagrams and labeling them or watching videos. A good way to practice visual learning is to replace words with symbols and initials to help. A lot of people who are visual learners like to use multiple colored pens when taking notes. Visual learners have a really good sense of direction, and about 65% of the population are visual learners.
The next learning style is called oral. This learning style is for people who use sounds, rhymes, and recordings to learn. For example, the people who learn best with this type of learning style is the blind people and those who are more creative. Some study habits are people talking out loud and creating a song, for example, like Hannah Montana did, the Bone Dance.
My body's many parts, and this is where it starts. But larynges, I have 10, and metatarsals then. I got some tarsals too. I'll put them in my shoe. She's telling the truth. The fibula is next, according to my text. Then comes the tibia, that ain't no fibia. And now up to my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the patella to me.